Hey, g'day, this is Hikosaemon here. I'm doing a couple of videos for Victor as part of his series on Japanese for morons, and the theme of my videos is going to be faking good Japanese. Rather than teach you vocabulary or grammar or stuff like that, in my experience, you can know a lot of vocabulary and a lot of grammar and still sound terrible and not be convincing that you're very good, and at the same time you can not know very much vocabulary and you can convince someone that you sound really good at Japanese. I think that the latter is very important, actually sounding good. On my channel, you can see that all my videos I speak in Japanese, so you can listen to how I sound if you want to. Also, I caption all of my videos so that you can have an English translation of everything that I say, so check those out. But yeah, main thing is I'd just like to give some tips on how to sound good and natural in Japanese. So first tip is Japanese use a lot of Aizuchi. Aizuchi are basically they're things like saying like, or you know, or so you see. On the other hand, they're little fillers which they put in to link sentences and thoughts together and to fill in gaps. And Japanese use these a lot more, I think, than we do in English. And appropriate use of Aizuchi really goes a long way to making you sound natural. Even if you're not saying very sophisticated things, you'll sound very good. First word that I say a lot, which I get in trouble for, but and it's funny, there's two ways of thinking on this, is ano. Ano is When you say Japanese say they say eto. If you can get yourself into the habit of using those, again, I use them too much, but at the same time when Japanese are thinking and filling in gaps, it sounds very natural in Japanese to use those. And it's a nice way to train yourself. I get accused of using it too much by some people. At the same time though, when you script everything and you don't use it, it sounds really unnatural, actually. Even on TV, people use this word. Although I must admit, someone counted once, I used it 58 times in a 5-minute video, which is bad. But learning how to say ano. Some other ones are chotto. Chotto means a little bit, and so you can say chotto okane o kudasai or something like that. Give me a little bit of money or something, or a little bit of something. But also, people use it to fill in gaps when they're thinking as well. So it's sort of, when you say also, like, it's also a little bit like this. You can say chotto nantoka nantoka. You can say chotto boom. So again, filling in gaps with chotto. Again, that's something which I do a lot. If you can hear on my videos, and you'll hear other people use it. But you can also say, well, you know, I also kind of think. It's kind of like, it means like kinda. It can mean that as well, which is why I think using chotto a lot is kind of good. So again, when you listen to Japanese people speaking, listen to how they use ano and chotto, and try to imitate that. Another one is ma. That's another one I use a lot. Ma is like, yeah, well, I guess you're right, kind of. Yeah, well, everybody's going ma. So ne. Ma is like, yeah, I see your point. I get where you're coming from, and Japanese are kind of into that. They agree with you a lot, or they talk in a way that, rather than contradicting, even when they want to contradict, it's like, yeah, I get your point, you know, fair enough. But ma, you know, it's good. So use ma. So, of course, I mean, so is one of the first Japanese you learn. When you agree with someone, you say so desu ne, or so. So literally just means it is, but it gets used a lot. And again, in normal conversation patterns in Japanese, it's usual to acknowledge the other person, which is why, again, you'll often, when you're acknowledging what they're saying, you go, so, yeah, that's right. And it's often you might say, so, dakedo. When you disagree with someone, it means, yeah, I see your point, but, or if you're agreeing with someone, so ne, tashikani means, yeah, that's certainly correct, you know, but so is like, yeah, I get you. And again, just starting off a sentence while you're thinking, using so, is kind of nice. It smooths everything up. So, yeah. Also, there's old stereotype Japanese say aso, but you know, literally means like and so. And again, it's filling in a gap when you're speaking, but it's a very polite, not so much more. It's not polite, but it's a nice way to start off a sentence while you're thinking, acknowledging what the other person said. Final one is yappari. Yappari is a good lead-in when you're about to contradict somebody, or when you're thinking of something yourself. Yappari has two meanings. It means on the other hand when you're about to say something the exact opposite, or it means on second thought. So it's sort of like, yappari she was very good at that test. Or yappari today it was crappy rain. Oh, so it was crappy rain today. Oh, so she did do well on the test. But there again, if someone's saying that's a dog, oh, でもやっぱり猫かもしれない. Someone says it's a dog, yeah, but actually on second thought I think it might be a cat, for example. Yeah, so basically if you can use these kinds of words, and look out for them when you listen to Japanese. ちょっと まあ、そうやっぱり. I'm going to make a few more of these videos just on little tips for faking Japanese. Basically, if you use these words in with your this is a pen, like これはペンです. This is a pen, right? But if you can これはやっぱりペンだ. If you say it like that, これやっぱりペンです. Or そうそう、これちょっとね、これペンです. まあ、これペンですね. This sounds much more natural. You're only saying this is a pen, but you're saying it like a Japanese person would say it, as opposed to これはペンです. Nobody says that. So that's the idea. Just you can add in these little words which just kind of spice it up and they make it sound more natural, and it allows you to fake being better at Japanese, and perhaps you really are. Only with a few words you can sound good using these. I'm going to make a few more videos with a few more faking tips. And in the very last one I'll give some links for some good YouTube channels where you can listen to Japanese people speaking Japanese, and you can hear and notice some of this stuff being used. I hope that helps. Peace.